about a couple more things I don't like about my, or no. We're gonna talk about 5 things I like about my Scion XP today. Yeah, because I still haven't found a whole lot I don't like about this car. Had a couple months, gonna do a little bit of an update on how much I like this car, or how it's doing now. And I've had about 3-4 months, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I bought this car back in October, I think. I don't know, I have to look at the registration, but I'm driving, so I can't. Shortly, 2 weeks after I bought the car, I had to get an alternator and a belt for it. Luckily, the dealership covered that for me, so I didn't have to deal with that. About a week and a half after that, the alternator belt started squeaking again. A little bit of research and checking out stuff, I found out that it's just, you know, I tighten it just a little bit, not a whole lot, but just a little bit, and I'll be fine. And so after that, I've been good. I haven't had any problems, knock on wood, you know. But yeah, I mean, this thing has been great. It's been a great car since I got it. It's still not the best on gas like I was hoping it would be, where it's a 4-cylinder, it's a 1.5, but I know it looks like a brick or a toaster or a box, whatever you want to call it. That's what it looks like. So it's a great little car though. It's the only thing it's really the only 2 things I don't really care for this thing. Yeah, so a couple of things I like about this car that I didn't talk about in the last video, that I didn't really get into last time, is the pedals. For one, the pedals are great. I've had a lot of cars and I have big feet, so they're like size 12 wide. This guy's slamming on his brakes. They're size 12 wide, and so I have pretty wide feet, so I need my pedals spaced apart pretty well, or else I'm gonna hit the brakes. Oh, it's a school bus. Or else I'm gonna hit the brake pedal while I'm hitting the clutch, or I'm gonna hit the brake pedal while hitting the gas, or I'm gonna hit the gas while hitting the brake, you know, whatever. But this car, right now, I am wearing combat boots that are wider than my sneakers, and they are great. I haven't had a problem hitting any of the pedals together. They're very well spaced apart for people with big feet. Which is really, really good, because I don't like to slam on my brakes by accident while accidentally thinking I'm hitting a gas pedal or hitting the clutch, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have experience with that. While you're driving down the road, you go to put the clutch in, but you realize after you go to put the clutch in that you're driving an automatic, and you bash your face or your passenger's face off the dashboard. You know, oh, sorry, I thought it was an automatic. I thought it was a standard, but it's an automatic. The brake pedal's like this wide, not this big, and the clutch pedal, whatever. So, you know, yeah. So I mean, you know, go out. If you have big feet, this is a great car for you. If you want a car that's fun to drive around in, that you can zip around town, it's great. If you want a car that you can go 150 miles an hour, this is not the car for you. I don't know, this thing, it handles really well. For what it is, it handles really well. You know, you gotta understand, it's a box, so it's not gonna handle like my Prelude. It's got a high center of gravity. It's, you know, pretty high up. But if you think about it, the TRD springs that I have on this That helped a lot. I gotta get the sway bars for it. That's gonna help a lot. Be able to handle a lot better. I'm looking at buying some wheels. They're not bigger wheels. They're just different wheels. So I can use these for the ones that are on the car. I can use these for like daily driving or whatever, and I put the other wheels on if I want a good summer wheel tire package. Which is another thing I like about this car. It's got the 4x100 bolt pattern, which means you can put, you know, there's a wide variety of wheels out there for this thing, because, you know, you can go from, you know, look at Honda. Honda had the 4x100 from back when all the way up till, what was it, 2002, 2003, 2004 maybe? Might have been 2001. But it was 4x100 on all the Civics. So, you know, you got that, you got the Volkswagen from the 90s, you got, you know, all the tuner type cars came with a 4x100 lug pattern. So there's a lot of wheels out there for availability on this car. You just got to check out, make sure your offset's good, make sure that's the same, and make sure that your the wheels aren't too big to fit in the wheel well, obviously. And when you do that, make sure you get thinner tires, or not thinner tires, but the sidewall, make sure that's smaller, because, you know, you don't want to put like 17s with a 65 sidewall, where you went from a 15 with a 45 sidewall or something. You know, it's just not gonna fit inside the wheel well. It might, I mean, I'm not saying it won't fit, but chances are it's not gonna fit. So, but yeah, so that's another thing I like about this car. It does get a lot of attention, surprisingly. I did not think that when I bought this car I was going to get any attention with it. But with it being you know, it's got the upgrades on it from the factory, so it's kind of catchy, and it's got a pretty good cult following, so that helps. A lot of people like it, and I can see why they like it. It's a great car, you know. You can transport passengers comfortably, front and back. You can transport their stuff in the way back. You can put the seats down. If you're tall like me, it'd be kind of hard, but you can put the seats down, you can take a nap back, or you can put the seat back, recline it back or whatever, and take a nap up here. It's good for that type of stuff. You could almost essentially live in this thing and get away with it. I'm hoping this video, the lighting is probably going to be a little off, because it is getting dark. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast. The sun's going down. You know, I wish it was summertime, because I still have another about 6 hours of daylight, and I could actually make a really good video instead of a video that's like, hey, this is a real quick video that hopefully you like it and hopefully you can see it. But no, it's you know, we'll get there. I'll probably do another video tomorrow, during the day. I got some driving to do tomorrow, so I'll hook you guys up with another video there. And, you know, another thing with this car too, I'll get back into the car here. The gauge cluster, like, sitting right in the middle. Well, it's kind of offset. It's not in the middle, but it's offset to the driver's side a little bit. It's not directly in front of the driver. It's to the right. I really like it. It's grown on me a lot. I get a lot of people that will check out my car. They'll get in and be like, "Ah, I don't like the gauge cluster over there," and I'm like, you get used to it. And after a while, you like it a lot better than the gauge cluster right in front of you, because you can just glance right down at it and see it. See how fast you're going. Like, oh, I'm going 60 miles an hour. I should be doing 30. You know, stuff like that. The gas gauge is a little small for my liking, or it's just because it's on a black background and you can't really see it, where the speedometer is on a white. So the contrast of those two does not work well. If it was all black or if it was all white, it'd be a lot better in my opinion. I'm sure I could probably take it apart and get a new gauge cluster and change the colors and whatever, but I'm probably not going to do that because it's not that important to me. But yeah, so you know, I would highly recommend this car to anybody that is looking for a daily driver. I would highly recommend this car to somebody looking for a daily driver. I would recommend getting it in a stick. If you can't drive a stick, learn to drive one. There's way too many people in the world that can't drive a stick. If something happened, you need to get out there and drive a stick, then you wouldn't be able to because you can't drive a stick. Backstory on me, that's a big tractor trailer truck. Okay. Backstory on me a little bit. I got my license back when I was 17 years old. I did my my driver's ed with a rally driver. The driver instructor he was a rally driver. So I learned performance driving, not just regular. So I learned techniques of how to drive and how to get by and how to get, you know, avoid bad situations when they arose. Ah, now we got the sun right in my face. That's awesome. Good lighting now though, huh? Looks a lot better. Yeah, yeah. So, but after that, after I got my permit, I wanted to drive. My dad taught me how to drive, and he taught me how to drive a stick because he had a 5-speed 99 Saturn SL. The car was amazing. Great in the snow. I had one after I got divorced. I bought one, and it was but no, I learned how to drive a stick on that car, and then when I went and did my driver's test, I used that car and got my driver's license the first time. I don't know how many people can say they got their license the first time. Comment down below if you got your license the first time. I want to hear about it. Give me your story. But yeah, so you know, I was under the teachings of if you can drive a standard, you can drive anything, which is true. So basically, you know, just go out there and learn how to drive a stick. You know, it doesn't mean you have to own one. You just have to know how to drive one. That's all I want. Just people to know how to drive a stick. If more people learn how to drive a stick, more people would be, more car companies would make more cars with sticks instead of automatics. And if more people order them with sticks, then they just make it even better because, you know, I don't know, it's just more fun. I know you got the whole like dual clutch technology crap nowadays, and it's quicker and drives faster, and you don't have to shift, or you have to shift, but the computer makes sure that you shift perfectly, and it's quicker and precise, and whatever. No, it's not as fun though. I like the feel of a clutch and a shifter in my hand. So, but you know, whatever. So I'm gonna end on that. I don't really have a whole lot going on, so I'm not gonna talk a whole lot about it. I just wanted to tell you a little update on the little toaster here, and hope you guys are having a good day. I'll see you next video. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit thumbs up if you like this video, and share just share the video. Get it out there, get me out there, get people to know who I am, and I'll see you next video.